2023 has been a fantastic year in a Sedgetool shop, and we put in some new additions to the shop, and you need to check these out in this video. It may look simple, like a simple piece of steel. It is. But what it is, and every woodworking shop needs this, it's a cabinet scraper. So what it does is simple. You just take it, you bend it like this, and what this does, it allows you to scrape those marks off. Super simple, and especially if that wood has a weird grain on it. So there's been an addition this year to the Sedgetool shop, and it is one of the most revolutionary pieces I have in here. It's super simple, but it speeds up the operation of putting a burr on a cabinet scraper. I have one ready to go right here, and this is called Acubar. It has these little indentations for certain degrees, so anybody can go like this and put a burr on that cabinet scraper. Acubar. Another great tool to have in a shop, I always have, is a digital caliper. And what this does is it measures thickness of material. So I like this one in particular because it's really big, okay? But also I could take it and go from fractional to millimeters. Just super simple. And it's got a great zero out feature. You can use it for a variety of things. Check the diameter of a pin, and that's 9.51 millimeters, to the thickness of material, just like this, okay, to check your plywood. But also you have this point here to check the depth of a groove. A digital caliper is a must-have. Hey! A good straight edge is a must-have as well in a shop to check to see if you have a bow in your board, to see if it's flat all the way across, but also to check the flatness of all your workbenches and to set up all your machinery. This is a great straight edge. I think this is not a big surprise for a lot of people who watch the Sedgetool videos, but everybody knows this year I got my TDS 13s from TSO, and these are fantastic stops. They're also registration points in those 20 millimeter holes, but also once I have them set, they can go and work in the MFT holes so precisely. The profile on them is less than 12 millimeters, so I can work half-inch material, and I can just work on that bench in all kinds of different orientations. There you go. This little piece has changed the shop. Come in here, cameraman. This is a UJK Rema, and it's got insert tooling to create. As I put this 20 millimeter diameter in these 20 millimeter holes, and I turn it, what happens is that little insert tooling creates that chamfer. I've done it on all my MFTs. And the reason is when I put these dogs that have this little collar here, that's chamfered. As I put it in, it's self-centered and it sits flush here, so material goes up against, perfectly flush. And it also works great with the TSO power lock system, just like that. This is a new addition to the shop in the fall of 2023, and I've been using this quite a bit. I've always had a PTR or MTR 18 Precision Triangle from TSO. And I always used to just put it up against this to align my guide rail to get a 90 degree. But this, because of the precision tapped holes along this edge, if we check it out here, we have this precision ground piece. So what I can do is I can mount it to any of my guide rails in any orientation, whether here, here, or here. So when I tighten it up here, this entire edge is in perfect alignment. So I can get absolutely perfect 90 degree cuts on any material. Awesome. The triangle adapter from TSO. So last year, I debuted this, the Sedgeley, the pouch by By Dragonfly. This year, As a must-have is the newest pouch by By Dragonfly. It has this clip right here. I think they have a deal for both of them, but what this does is this is a really nice pouch that stays open, and you can put all your cabinet screws while assembling. It's right there. It's perfect. So as you can see from this video, we have a lot of great new additions. For me, these are must-haves in any woodworker shop. And as I always say, be positive, stay sharp, wicked sharp.